I'm into a field which is insurance industry, wherein you don't get results every day, and it's a very long drawn process, and which creates a lot of stress. By doing meditation, the stress level became zero.
After doing this course, I've learned a lot of things. I've started being very calm. When I get up, usually I would be like very tense, a lot of stress. But now when I get up, I have always a smile on my face. I always have a positive word when I get up. That is the best thing which I experience every morning now after doing meditation.
I've been struggling for past 5 to 6 years, because of our belief systems. There wasn't clarity about certain important decisions that I had to make in my life. And during this 40 days, I realized that this is it. And I think I'm able to make that decision. So I'm very, very grateful for that clarity.
For me, meditation has been that thing that calmed my mind, cleansed me out of those fears of anxiety of the future, right? And also helped me connect to my intuition. We all call meditation is not a technique, meditation is a practice.
I was not able to sleep and I wake up in between my sleep. But yesterday when I meditate before sleeping, it was a very peaceful sleep. Like my overthinking is decreasing day by day. I think positive in every aspect. I have an anxiety issue earlier, but now it decreases.
Hi friends and masters, happy evening or morning. Welcome to day 19 of Thrive 21 days meditation program. So today we have a meditation coach, Kiran. So brief introduction about Kiran Garu. And Kiran Chalvendra, a seasoned software professional and entrepreneur originally from Andhra Pradesh, India, has established himself in Albany, working for the state of New York past 15 years. His journey to the United States followed significant experience with various multinational corporations in India, driven by a desire to advance his career. The transformative power of meditation has played a pivotal role in Kiran's life, prompting a profound internal and external change. Enrolling in Buddha CEO programs proved to be a turning point, catalyzing a comprehensive 360-degree transformation. In the face of challenging times, such as the loss of his previous company and facing near bankruptcy, meditation emerged as a source of calmness and resilience. This practice not only aided Kiran in maintaining composure during turbulent periods, but also instigated a genuine shift in perspective. From embracing a materialistic worldview, it transitioned to a more spiritual outlook. Meditation has not only made him more compassionate towards others, but has also cultivated better qualities, marking a true and positive change in his life. And recently, he has completed meditation professional coach, and also he attended many more Buddha CEO 40 days programs, and he joined he is facilitator for book club sessions too. So welcome Kiran sir. And also we have a guest speaker today, Malleshwari Jilli from Iowa. So please stay through till the end. So we listen from Malleshwari madam also. So now I will welcome to Kiran sir.
Thank you, Venu sir. Good evening, dear friends and masters. This topic actually came up a few days ago on how meditation and emotional intelligence are intertwined together. And there was a question in the group, and there was a good discussion. And I'm so fortunate to have this as today's master class session to clarify on some of the things that was discussed. Meditation increases emotional intelligence. It's fascinating to see how both are intertwined together, how meditation and emotional intelligence go hand in hand, and the intersection between our ancient wisdom and modern science, particularly in the realm of meditation and emotional intelligence, play a significant role in anybody's lives. The reference, as always, from Buddha CEO standpoint, we back out all these with scientific facts and scientific experiments. So taking the experiment that was conducted by astrophysicist Graham Phelps, he did an experiment on a 40-day meditation program. And what he showed was there was a significant improvement in the increase of the human brain. The increase in the temporoparietal region of the brain by 25% over 8 weeks of meditation suggests that we evolved ourselves as a new person. We transform ourselves into a new person. That's the potential that we have. The neuroplasticity and potential that meditation gives us to get or transform ourselves into a new person is what we are going to see in today's session. Venu sir, do you have the slides?
Check, sir.
So, apart from this experiment, you might have also seen during our first few days of this session, we shared some of the stats with you on how the 21-day program has transformed many of us. Many of the participants who have participated in this 21-day program, 80% of the people actually showed that they have gained substantial health from this program, from the 21-day program. Almost 83% of them had reported a significant improvement in their emotional state, emotional intelligence. So today's topic, it's on emotional intelligence, relationships, and friendships. So overall, the convergence of this scientific evidence and experience underscores the potential of meditation as a tool for enhancing our emotional intelligence and fostering our personal growth. I'd like to go into a short story of King Janaka. King Janaka goes into a dream, and in the dream, he loses his kingdom, and he wakes up. He wakes up with sweat, and he was in a state of turbulence, and everybody was surprised because King Janaka, as you know, is a well-learned scholar. He was regarded as the highest scholar in our epics and Upanishads and all our literature. So a person like that is terrified by one single dream, and he wakes up and asks the question, is that real or is this real? So, and the story goes like Astavakra, another sage who passes by the area, comes to the king's courtyard, and he enlightens the king. And the story is for all of us. He says profoundly that neither that is real, neither your dream is real, nor your current state is real. What is real is you, your consciousness. So, my dear friends, the first point here is our consciousness, is our self-awareness. Detaching ourselves from the physical body and the mind gives us that awareness, that consciousness. We are the conscious beings, and recognizing that we are that consciousness that's prevailing everywhere will help us be a different person in how we respond to others, how we manage our anger. It's not just during this meditation program of this 1 hour or 1.5 hours we find bliss. We feel like we are always connected. When Chandra sir visited Albany, was so fortunate to spend time with him. That's one take back for me in his presence. I felt like he is always connected. Whatever he is doing, he is always self-aware. He is mindful in everything, whether it's meditation or we went for a walk. During the walk, he's still connected. He is self-aware and he is mindful of every single thing that he is doing. So I just want to give this example saying that how that profoundly transfers an individual by being connected. And meditation fosters self-awareness. That's the power of meditation. It encourages individuals to observe their thoughts, feelings, and bodily sensations. And all these observations happens without any judgment to others. We feel like everyone is us and everyone is a reflection of us. If that state is where we are getting into with the self-awareness, with our thoughts and behaviors, we recognize the patterns. If you take a journal and write down, like, how many things that you're deviating from your self-awareness patterns or your mindfulness patterns, you will be able to, and you'll be surprised to find out how small things can be to change yourself to be a better person. This awareness allows to better understand our strengths, weaknesses, and emotional triggers by maintaining a simple journal to ourselves. So let's go into detail of each one of these things. The mindful thinking, mindful talking, and mindful expression. This is what we've been discussing so far, and how it gains confidence and about our self-worth. We are all connected. We are all one. If you feel that oneness, you will not self-criticize you. You'll not self-criticize others. You're always in that higher vibration. You understand yourself. You understand your co-workers. You understand your managers. You understand everyone, your partners, your children, every situation in life. You are mindful. And then that self-awareness gets you from a reaction mode to a response mode. To the next slide. Self-expression. By cultivating mindfulness, we get that inner clarity, and then through meditation, again, with the practice of meditation, it will help us express ourselves better. We'll be more authentic in the acts that we perform. Previously, you might have been doing charity and other works. I had been doing charity and other works, but I had been doing it just for probably the obligation and society and being a good person and things like that. But if it truly comes from your heart, then you know that you are doing it for yourself. The things that you are giving is for yourself. If you understand that, we're so fortunate that during this topic we have Malleswari ji. I'm so touched by her experiences. Please stay back, and we'll be able to hear more from her. How giving gets you that happiness. Unconditional giving gets you that happiness. And if you're able to express authentically, you know to your heart how to express, you become a better individual to yourself. And this is the service that you do to yourself and not to others. Individuals become more tuned to their inner experiences through meditation. They gain more confidence in expressing their thoughts, feelings, and emotions play a critical role in what your thoughts become your feelings, and your feelings become your reality. So it's all combined and intertwined together. This leads to the self-expression with your heart. When it comes from your heart rather than mind, then it becomes more authentic. Then you have better communication. You have better communication with your partners, with your manager, with that workplace. You're authentic with your communication. You feel that joy and love in expressing yourself. That's because we are all living in a society, and getting that authentication, get something coming from your heart, will give you better experience, will take you to a higher vibrational state where you are able to get that emotions, where you have that positive emotions, which will drive away your negative emotions and negative thoughts. And as you meditate, your negative thoughts go away, you experience that bliss state, all possible with self-expression. Next slide. And once you start loving yourself, the things that you do, and self-loving yourself will be such an inspiration to yourself and to others as well. In an interview, Elon Musk was asked what motivates him. He questioned the interviewer back, asking, what is motivation? You have things to achieve your dreams, you're inspired, and you do things. So that's how he draws inspiration from his self-love towards things. See Steve Jobs the same way. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. You go to that state, you transfer from yourself in loving what you do, and you understand that it's all experiences. It's all experiences. If whatever we have with others, it's all coming through experiences. All the relationships or friendships. And you able to understand that, and taking inspiration from each other and inspiration from yourself helps us be a better person in our spiritual practice. We take ownership. We stop blaming others for everything or anything. We self-accountable. We align to what is given. Once we start aligned to what is given to us, we become the star performers in any organization. We inspire others. Going to work, probably like, spending 8 hours in a work day, and then not having things that you do that or part of your aspirations or will be a deteriorating thing. Rather than that, if you choose the higher energies and go into that spiral of achieving and being inspired and loving work that you do, you not only transform yourself but also your team, your company, and there is nothing that is impossible. There is abundance, and you becoming that inspiration serves everyone. Next, please. The last thing is empathy. Understanding others. Previously, you might be understanding others of what they are doing. You might not be understanding from where an idea is coming from, where a thought is coming from. Once you understand who am I, once you answer that question, that you are that consciousness, you are oneness, you are that conscious, the other person is also that consciousness, automatically switch into that empathy state. You stop judging and stop complaining. Dear friends, everybody is in their own journey. And once you start judging people and take every relationship as a friendship, you will see every relationship flourish a lot. That's the best thing that could happen to you and to others as well. We allow failures. We allow mistakes. We feel we are one. We are that individual. Others are a reflection of yourself. What you ask is what you get from the universe. So, through practices such as loving, kindness, meditation, individuals develop greater empathy and compassion for themselves and those around them. Prior to meditation, I was going to the office and then just getting things done and then getting out of the work. After meditation, I developed that empathy. I looked at others. Now I feel like, what others are going through in their situations, how I would respond if I was there in their situation. That transformed my relationships, and people started noticing. People start notice everything. They notice all you making that impact, and you showing that empathy and loving and kindness towards others. It comes to you tenfold back. The expanded capacity for empathy enables and enhances your interpersonal relationships with everyone, with your colleagues, your managers, your people who report to you, and everyone. It fosters a greater sense of connection and belonging in our society, in our spiritual life. It's very important to see it from other standpoint always. So as we try to evolve ourselves to a better individual, next comes engaging. And meditation enhances engagement by helping individuals focus their attention and energy on the present moment. We're not talking about the past. Past always gets us anxiety, past always gets into depressing thoughts. Future always gets anxiety. Living in the current moment, being mindful in the current moment always helps us. By training the mind to be present, experiencing the present situation, going for walks. And Chandra sir called me the other day. He was talking about, are you going for a walk again? How is the weather? So Ram sir and we were having such a fabulous time having a long walk and enjoying the present moment in the nature walk. That clears your mind. When I go to work prior to meditation, I never took break. I used to work throughout the day, stressing myself out, stressing others, and then, forcing everyone to do things my way. That, led to some conflicts at work, but, that brought in negative energy into the team, into the lives, and everything was falling apart. So after meditation, once we were able to be mindful and be present in the current situation, that led me to engage with others in a better way. Conflicts will arise. Always there are personalities, there are differences. How do you engage and how do you maintain yourself being in that present moment really goes a long way in how you deal in that situation. The increased levels of engagement leads for greater productivity, satisfaction, and fulfillment in various aspects of our lives, thus becoming a natural leader. We evolve ourselves to be a better person. So to conclude, my friends, meditation increases emotional intelligence. We go from reaction to response. We are always present in the current moment. We are self-aware. We are better with others. We are better with other individuals, other teams, other organizations. At home, to children, we express from our heart. We are feeling that oneness, being integral part. We inspire others from all our deeds and actions. We love what we do. We become successful. We inspire others. We see empathy. We provide that support to others. That helps us engaging better. Instead of following, we lead. We become our own CEO. That's how we transform ourselves to a Buddha CEO. Thank you. Thank you, my dear friends. Thank you. Let's go into meditation. Apurva, madam, do you want to show the slides, meditation? Okay, Venu, sir, you go ahead.
Yes, sir. I shared. We can explain like who joins newly. So I shared like heartfulness, heart coherence, and we can explain.
Okay, thank you. So first we go to heart elevation process. Sit comfortably. As you see in the picture, you can either sit on the sofa or on the floor. Your feet crossed. First we go to heart elevation. Place our hands on the chest area. Take long breaths, just to go into deeper states for 2 to 3 minutes. And then we go into our breath mindfulness meditation. Remove your specs. Sit in a comfortable area.
With your specs removed and eyes closed, if you keep your hands on your chest area, rest your attention on your sacred heart. With a slow, long, relaxing breath, can you feel your beautiful heart? Feel a beat of your heart center, the seat of all emotions. Which is nurturing all life. With its energies of love, joy, gratitude, compassion, can you recollect an experience from your past or from your present where you felt enormous love, gratitude, compassion? Relive that moment and feel that energy inside your beautiful heart, your body. The more you experience that energy, that emotion, the more coherent you become in your mind and heart, the more coherent you become with that field of energy around us. Can you set an intention to radiate this energy of love, of joy to all things and everybody on this planet Earth, to heal? Where your attention goes, there the energy flows. Relive that moment of love, joy, gratitude. Feel that energy and have that intention to send that energy to everybody and everything. And slowly Let's go into breath mindfulness meditation. With your fingers into fingers, hands comfortably rested in your lap. Observe your normal, natural in-breath and the out-breath. Observe your in-breath and the out-breath. No forceful inhalation, no forceful exhalation. When you observe your breath, the thoughts become lesser and lesser. Our mind slowly becomes empty. It is natural to have thought. If you recognize your thinking, go back to observing your breath, dear friends, and allow yourself to slowly become empty. And allow yourself to experience that emptiness inside of you, all around you. As you observe your breath, our mind becomes empty. When our mind is becoming empty, we channelize all that energy into the present moment. Our body functions at its natural best. We increase our power of thought. Be with your breath. Allow yourself to merge into your breath and allow yourself to experience that emptiness, the blackness of no body, of no thing. All emptiness is energy. This is the field of unlimited possibilities. Everything that you ever experienced or will experience is here in this field of energy. If you find yourself distracted in thought, go back to observing your breath, dear friends. This is the field of unknown. The longer you stay aware of this emptiness, this blackness, the more miraculous you become, the more insightful you become. Friends, at this time, let's express gratitude. Gratitude moves us into coherence to help us create more. Can you express gratitude to your parents, your teachers and mentors? Your gratitude to all the people in your life. Your family, your friends, colleagues, relatives, everybody. Give thanks to this grand nature, the bird, the fish, and the animals. Express gratitude to everything you use, the technology, the system, the government, the companies that support our lives in many, many ways. Gratitude to yourself for caring for you, for caring for others. And gratitude to this intelligent universe for helping us experience so much more in this life. Relax your body and let your autonomous nervous system repair your body.
I am beautiful. I am powerful. I've let go of my past and celebrate who I've become. I am beautiful. I am powerful. And I celebrate who I am. I am beautiful. I am powerful. I've let go of my past and celebrate who I've become. I am beautiful.
Recollect your experiences from the session. How did you feel? What did you see? And whenever you're ready, you can keep your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds, and then you may open your eyes.
Thank you, dear friends. Venu sir, great meditation. Thank you for playing the track. We have a great meditator with us today. Thank you, Malleshwari madam, for joining. Was always inspired by your sharings in the 40-day sessions. How you took meditation to everywhere. Venu sir, will you be able to introduce?
Yes, sir. Yeah, Malleshwari Jilli from Des Moines, Iowa, an agriculture scientist exploring purpose of life by incorporating Anapanasati into daily life. She got introduced to meditation during COVID through PMC and got inspired by other people's experience. Now her entire family became vegetarians. She realized that spreading meditation is best service to the community and our soul evolution, and also started online and in-person sessions to bring awareness of meditation. Also introduced this meditation in our village in India by conducting 41 days session. She thought this is the best gift we could give back to our family and community where we grew up. Welcome, Malleshwari madam.
Thank you, sir. It was a wonderful session today. The meditation was like excellent. Like as soon as I started the session, I felt like the energy pull over here. And for 10-15 minutes, I had to be like in that state. Then later on, like I was able to hear what Kiran sir was saying, and the track was excellent. And appreciate this 21-day session that Venu Garu and Apurva are conducting. So thank you, Ramesh Garu, for reaching out and giving me this opportunity to come forward and share my experience, how I get into the meditation and how it has been helping me in my professional life, my family life, and also in the community. So I would say like there is a shift in me, how I interact, how compassionate, and how much love I share to people. There is a big difference. I can see myself before meditation and after meditation in my life. So I shall thank universe for bringing this into my life. And thank you so much, Patriji, and all the masters. As Patriji says, like we learn from everyone. We learn from many, many masters. So that's what I've been doing. And each time I'm getting inspired and learning new things and implementing those in my personal and professional life. So how I started meditation, it's a gift, I can say. In Des Moines, Iowa, I was a Baba devotee. And before I start this journey, myself, kids, we volunteer at temple. We were in that bhakti yoga, I can say. Whether it rains, shines, snow, it doesn't matter. Every Thursday we'd be there. We don't have a temple in Iowa. For 7+ years, we were doing that in some community hall. And we raised all the funds and we built the temple in Iowa. So during the temple inauguration, it was a 3-day event. During one afternoon, everyone left home. There was dhuni happening. They said like someone can stay in temple. I volunteered. I can stay. I was there for 2 hours. Then I had a question in mind. I asked, Baba, that's it? Just offering you the flowers, coconuts and garlands, food, everything. But in Satcharitra, there was something saying about Atmagnan. what does that really mean? How do I know that I could chant all 3 artis. I could recollect many of the Sacharitra chapters, but I don't know what that means of Atmagnan. And in few minutes, my eyes were closed. Without my knowledge, 2 hours passed by, and friends came and then they wake me up. I saw Baba in his presence in the temple because we did Prana Pratishta. I was being a devotee for 7+ years. I haven't seen him, but during that 2 hours of closing my eyes and shutting my mouth, I saw his presence. I shared that experience to my friends, and the next day onwards, whenever I open a TV or some YouTube, Patriji videos were popping up. Some kind of message is coming through, and PMC got introduced. Like we were seeing PMC and listening to people's experience that I was a devotee of so and so. And through this journey of introducing Anapanasati into my life, this shift happened, meaning like I was able to connect with the energies of the deity, what they are. That could be Krishna, that could be Baba, whatever. So that slowly, we were kind of, I can say we were addicted to listening to people's experiences. And during COVID, all our family were together. My husband, sister, brother families, we were 10 together in our home, because we don't know whereabouts. Even next door, we couldn't meet people. So we thought since we can work from home and kids can go to school online, so we were all together. And without an effort, this meditation got introduced to us through PMC, by watching people's experiences. Then at the end of the day, we were sharing while during the walking or while doing the household chores. Our family members, we were discussing okay, this is the experience I heard today. This meditation is having the healing or no doctor, no medicine things, so and so things. And we laid down, end of the day, we laid down all the beds in the living room. So 4 kids and 5 or 6 adults, and then we start the meditation and listening to the experience. So kids were around 4 to 8-year-old kids, all 4. That's how we introduced meditation, Sajjana Sangatya, and Swadhyaya. We don't know, these were the core principles of PSSM. It was like that for 2 years. And I heard no doctor, no medicine. So meditation can heal things in our body. So during COVID, it could be because of the stress, or it could be some impact. All over my body had a layer of black patches from my head to toe. In a week, it got spread, but I don't have any itchiness or any physical bothering except appearance. All my friends, family were suggested me to go and visit the doctor. I said okay, this may be an opportunity for me to explore this meditation further. There is a possibility. And I increased the amount of meditation. And in 41 days, I took a 41-day effort. And I slowly see the scars are patches, there is an area I will not have. Then I was getting confidence that, okay, there is something in it. So let me try, and did couple of affirmations. And friends, they can't believe that without going to a doctor or not taking a pill, my body is totally out of it. Even the dermatologist, my sister contacted dermatologist back in India. They said like this would be a serious issue, that she has to go to dermatologist and do some the skin treatments or something they suggested. So I didn't take that into my mind. I said like I have the capacity, and each and every cell of my body can function effectively. I'm trusting this process. I'm surrendering to the universe. I'm giving like taking this open opportunity to explore this meditation. I wanted to have my personal experience so that I can talk to people confidently. So this was one of the first experiment I have done. It worked very well. And later on, several different experiments I do. Being a scientist, I do experiment, experience, then I tell this to people with confidence. So that is how we got meditation is introduced. I do little experiments with kids as well. So little challenges. So sometimes they cooperate. Now they are teens. So it is little back questioning. But still they follow. They do meditation every day. I do see very different in their behavior, attitude, empathy, and compassion with their friends, teachers. So it is one of the 18 principles, introduce meditation to kids. So that I loved it. And also the second concept is like Devalayame Dhyanalayam. So the second thing is like I asked Baba while returning from Dhyan Mahachakram in Dallas. On the stage, I was the only one coming from Iowa. While returning, I asked my kids, like, how can we introduce this in Iowa? So my son, he was like 10-year-old. He gave me a couple of suggestions. Can we introduce this in the temple, or can we take this to the library? So a couple of options. Like then I asked them, how? Can you help me? How can we do that? He suggested like we can have a stall or a table of pyramid caps, pyramid experiments. So a couple of ideas he has given. Then I came back and then I sat in meditation. That was a question like, how can I introduce this in Iowa? And that day, I don't know how many hours I sat, at least like 5+ hours, I can say. The time slipped out. I saw a vision at in Baba Temple. I was holding the mic and there were people sitting and I am taking the session. That I saw. I asked again, like, did I dreamt or was that a vision? That was a logical mind question though. I left it. And then again, after a week or so, I got the same vision. So then I got the confidence that, okay, I have to bring this to the community. And I reached out to the temple board. They said like, now previously there was one girl, like she reached out to the temple. They said like, you need to charge money and give that to temple. Since the temple is like built recently and we have a hired priest and we need to have, we have some expenses to cover as well. So they are encouraging to have some programs, charge and donate to the temple. That I heard from other friends. I sat in meditation some other day, irrespective of what, as a Panchabhutas, we are not paying anything. So this meditation also has to reach to the community for free of cost. Because there is no guru. We don't need any equipment. So we don't need to go anywhere. Anyone can do anytime, anywhere. Then what is the point of paying? I asked Baba, like, I need the doors open. Unless I cannot go over there. Then again, I saw the vision. So I wrote a message to the temple committee saying that breath mindfulness meditation I wanted to introduce. This is so and so. These are the experiments I have done. And without any questioning, they said like we can do in-person sessions. So I started the in-person sessions in town. And also introduced two friends. Wherever I go these days, nothing else, no other conversation is coming from me. Because I saw the bliss of doing it. I can say like a Buddha CEO sessions. As I said, like we need to learn from many masters, many concepts. And because in this lifetime, my soul may need the contents or the information or the knowledge from certain masters. So I learn things, I implement and move on. So don't stick or fix to one master or one guru as Patriji, because underlying concept is Anapanasati. I got connected to Chandra sir and Shreyans Daga. Before I enrolled into 41-day session, I did like 2 years back, there was a 41-day session happened. I was doing it online just by myself. I realized like as soon as the session starts, from the session start to the end, I was in trance. So I asked the question myself that, is my energies not enough that to understand that concept? Where am I going? Am I sleeping? I'm not sleeping because I'm listening to the music wave somewhere from far. Where am I? It happened 7 to 10 days. Then 41-day session started. There also I noticed the same thing. As soon as Chandra sir starts the session, I would be completely into the trance, thoughtless state, and that Sunya Sthiti. That was going like the session is 2.5 hours or so. But later also I was going until another 3 hours. It happened like 15-20 days. Then later, my energies were enough to understand the concepts, because again I have to go back and read the content or know what concepts sir is teaching, because this is important to bring it into my professional life. How empathetic, how can I be a more collaborative person? Being as a scientist, I have to work with many of the stakeholders. In the energy field, we were all like interconnected. We are all working for one organization. We need to meet a common goal. So the concepts I really liked from Buddha CEO principles, because it is scientifically driven. It knocks down all the logical brain questions. So scientifically, the content is bringing to the community. I met Chandra sir in India. This time I went for Dhyan Mahayagam. So what's the time? Until what time I have?
I think we already passed the time. Can you please summarize, and so we'll go for like a Q&A.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah. You can please. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I'll wrap it up in 2 minutes. So I met Chandra sir in Dhyan Mahayagam in India. After Dhyana Mahayagam, I went back. I was doing meditation in Shaktisthal with sir and madam and couple of Buddha CEO team at the late night. I was keep remembering the village. My husband grown up in a village. So it was keep popping up. I didn't know why. After I went home, I was talking to people that they are not aware of this meditation, but they have going through lot of struggles, lot of stress. It's like unnecessary things they are bringing into and making the worries and having the health issues. So I thought like, why don't I introduce this here? and I got the opportunity to introduce, and we invited masters, because that was all like universe planned. As it just decided and things were all aligned, in 41 days we were able to build a pyramid meditation center, and it's running well. So what I wanted to summarize here is just having that thought, and if I'm willing to do a little step, the universe is having the plan for that to execute. So these are the things I realized. Yeah, thank you for the opportunity. I should have asked time earlier. Sorry.
No problem, man. I think it's a wonderful experience sharing, and we love to listen like from you. So that is the
Thank you,
reason
sir.
we also didn't realize the time. So that's how like you were sharing. Thank you so much. And friends, like if anyone has any questions to Maleshri Madam, please come forward and ask the questions, or else if you want to share any experiences from these 20 days meditation, these 19 days meditation experiences. Yeah.
Thank you, Maleshwari Madam. I have a question. In the 40-day program, you shared your experience about going to a college and,
Yes.
get the help from Chandra sir and Buddha CEO team on the material, and then sharing, and then it was a huge success. You can talk about that briefly, because Lata Madam and I are thinking to do the same here in Albany. It will be helpful for us.
Yeah, sure, sir. I got an opportunity to bring this meditation as there was a session that multicultural, meditation type of things to bring it to the community in the university. So it is non-cultural, non-religious. So I wanted to take this as a unique thing, that no guru, no religion, no age, no gender. So anyone, it is a universal meditation. So I myself took a spot, and we set up a stall over there. So I reached out to Koti Garu during the 41-day session. They showed like a slide deck of pyramids experimentation. So it was right 2 days before, 3 days before my session, the university session. I reached out to Koti Garu. I need the slide deck so that we can make something out of it. So we printed those and made a tripod stand. My kids gave me the suggestion. So we did the tripod stand, saying that what's the use of pyramid. So we zoned them in different sections, like a physical life, agriculture, like there are different areas they have done experiments. So we sectioned out and we made the tripod stand. So the same things I have shared in Atlanta, Mini Dhanamaha Chakra recently happened. So I shared them as well. And I distributed breath. Meditation is very, very easy book, BA Master Book, and Pyramid Cap. So I usually donate those or give those as a gift, so that I have, because someday I heard like from my brother, he lives in St. Louis, Apurva and Ramesh Garu have given a pyramid cap or something as their housewarming function return gift. So it was lying on their table for 6 months. So somewhere during the conversation, so my brother said like, it came this way, and later on, Haima is my cousin, she was showing the interest and asking about this, what I am exploring. So I strongly felt that one way or the other, whether it is today or later, tomorrow or next month, somewhere the pyramid cap or this book, whatever is going into their home, will bring that energy by itself. So that I strongly believe in, and I usually give those things as a gifts. and we established a Swadhyaya center. And wherever we set up the stall, we take all those books. So these are the little things we do, sir. I take kids' help because they are our warriors since we don't have a group in Iowa.
Thank you so much, madam. Thank you, Kiran Garu, for asking the questions. And yeah, we have two people in raising the hands.
Sure, sir.
Nagarjuna, can you please?
Yeah, hello, madam. I have one quick question. You said, when we started this program, you are into some deep meditation mode. I'm still practicing, but I just want to know, what is that feeling like when you are in it's like you're in kind of sleep mode, or what is that feeling? I just want to know about that. When you are deep into meditation, how you feel, because my aim is to be there, achieve such meditation stage.
So that feel is like layers of joy, sir.
Okay.
Nothing in this physical realm can give me that joy, or it is like layers of joy, layers of energy. And weekly one time or two times I was doing trying to do the whole night meditation. I see time slips just like that. Because end of the day, I sit with kids and start doing the meditation. So they someday they do half hour and fall asleep, someday 1 hour, 1.5 hour. So, and then from there I continue. And some days 8 to 8 in the night to morning 8. So during I'm taking this opportunity, the weekends, doing more and more. Nothing in this world is giving me the joy. So
thank you, ma'am.
Some days I can do. Some days it's difficult to sit even for an hour. It varies, sir.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Nag, for asking a wonderful question. And Maleshi Garu, you are giving a wonderful explanation. Yes, that joy we can't express it with words. That's type of joy we'll get in meditation.
So this Saturday I was doing the session in the temple, it was an hour session. So fortunately, priest wasn't available during the evening. So the temple committee said after our session, you can continue open the temple, so that whoever visits the temple, they'll come and go. And I take the responsibility of closing the temple. I said anyways, I was sitting there. So I closed my eyes. I saw the real joy. It is the temple, because that itself has prana pratishtha is done. It has a lot of energies, the centralized energies. And also we invite those gods as the masters for sitting and doing meditation with us and surrendering ourselves. Surrendering in the sense no expectation. Surrendering ourselves, it was so glad. Even kids were able to sit, sir. So it's sometimes the place where we are doing, and also what that particular day, what we were going through also matters.
Thank you, Maleshi madam. And we have Sirisha madam, and
yeah,
madam, you can ask the question.
Hi, Malleshwari Garu. Thank you so much for sharing your experience. It is so good to hear from you. And I learned so much by listening to you. So I have a question, Andy. So manifestation. So it's hard to get into empty state sometimes. Sometimes we can and sometimes we cannot. So manifestation is is it going to be a continuous affirmation, or is it does it exist in our subconscious mind, and then emptiness, going into the empty state is important, or doing the affirmations in the empty state is important? I'm confused. So can you clarify that?
So in case of me, how I experimented manifestation is, I do affirmations, meaning like gratitude is the biggest thing I have done, meaning like every morning before I completely being as an awakened state, like at least 5-10 minutes. So I do thank for everything what is there in my life. So recently I was in a session. There was a spiritual scientist from Germany. They have experimentally have shown that our state of mind, what is that? It is measured in decibels, right? The sound systems, the frequency. What Chandra sir is saying, that the frequency is measured in the hertz or decibels. So based on the state of mind, gratitude is the highest form, even that is equivalent to any of those states. So gratitude. So everything from the parents who have given me the birth, even before taking the birth, appreciating myself, choosing this life, choosing those parents, and everything, whatever is there in my life. So I did that. I did see a change, and also manifestation. Something my personal was taking time. Something if I manifested for the Vishwa Kalyanam, for example, establishing a center in the village, because it just like happened. I was there. I didn't know that how all those 41 masters connected to me. I don't have any phone numbers in India. So if it is like for helping or bringing to the community, it was quickly manifesting. So then I experimented. Okay, my personal thing tied with the Loka Kalyanam. So that was manifested quickly for me. It was sometimes, I don't know whether it was matter that I was doing it in my thoughtless state or something. I was doing the affirmation and then going to the meditation. That's it.
Yeah.
Sometimes
So
we could release that in the thoughtless state. Sometimes I may or may not remember that.
I just
okay. So manifestation is like, do you do, I mean, like, I'm sorry, I think I missed the last part. Sorry, I was trying to talk and then I missed it. So you said during the empty state you manifest, or you're saying something? Or you just think that in your mind and then just meditate and just try to go into the empty state?
Yeah, some days I remember in the thoughtless state doing the affirmation. Some days I don't remember. Like
Okay.
I do the affirmation and go to the meditation.
Okay. So for example, like when you said if it is for the community, it manifests faster. If it is personal, it takes little time, right? So generally, like if you're happy and if your family and the people around you are happy, then you can think about outside things usually, right? So if you manifest our health, or everybody, like family members' health, or for example, so if we are happy and who we see every day, if they are happy, then we can think about. So even that comes as, eventually that goes to the community, right? So we will be able to think more outside then. So how do you say
I'll
that?
give you an example, madam, how I manifested.
Okay.
Because every one of us have the issues in the life, whether that could be a small one or bigger one, it doesn't matter. In my case, my husband went to India. It's been, he was there in India for 6 months to take care of his parents. He went for doing surgery for his parents. Heart surgery for my father-in-law and knee surgery for my mother-in-law. Because my father-in-law fell down. He had a hip broken. My husband went ASAP on emergency. He was there for 6 months. He went for surgery. Me and my sister-in-law, she lives in Atlanta. So we both told my husband, let's do the experiment, because we ourselves have healed some things. So since that wasn't an emergency on parents, let's do the experiment. So immediately I ordered Merkaba pyramid to our home. My father-in-law, he couldn't able to sit for 5 minutes in the beginning. So he was doing like hours later on. So we saw that little change in them. then we thought like, okay, why don't we extend this to the other people in the village? They weren't completely recovered. They weren't completely out of their surgery. Why? But my husband was in India. I myself was here with kids because I do have challenges. But still, on top of that, we were extended that to the entire village. So I was organizing the sessions from here. I was calling the masters, sending them home, and giving the sessions. So we did Shakahar rally over there and changed like 30-40 families, 30-40 people of age between like 45 to 80-year-olds. So there was a change in their health conditions. So many of them are vegetarians now. Many of them are not taking, at least like reducing their quantity of medicine needed, number of visits to the doctors. So I personally realized that my father-in-law and mother-in-law, they don't need any surgery.
Wow.
They don't need any surgery. We established that center. We have a place, so we allocated that for this center, and every day the sessions are happening. The Gnanam is going. So the Swadhyaya also we started over there. So what I mean to say, the manifestation, yes, we do all have the troubles, but we came out from that hard situations little faster when we extended this offering to more people or other people.
Nice.
Beyond our family, our immediate family.
Yep. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Apurva, your voice is
The
not audible.
manifestation process, first we do the meditation, we go into that empty state, we experience that emptiness. And then when we are there in that state, and at that time, if you visualize or do the affirmation, our thoughts are reaching to the universe very easily. So that's how it works. The signs or the 5 steps that we taught in the last week. Even the Chandrasa music track also at the end of the meditation is where we try to affirm or visualize our goals. Because at that time our mind is empty, whatever the thoughts and negative thoughts, everything is calm. That's where when we try to visualize or affirm our goal, then it goes into the universe and comes and fast as a manifest. It will happen. It will manifest as an event for us. So I hope it was clear. Thank you.
In some of the sessions, Chandra sir also tell during the manifestation and visualization sessions that if we tie our wishes or our visualizations tie with the Visva Kalyanam or the Loka Kalyanam purpose also, things would be manifested faster. For example, if I wanted to have a house, so I will have a section or a portion of this for the Swadhyaya and meditation, bringing other people into my home. So while me and my family members are enjoying this space, at the same time, this is going to be useful for other people. So things would be manifested faster.
Yes.
True, ma'am. The more we involve the people in that. So Sirisha ma'am, you said like how you can visualize a healthy family, right? You can think that if your family is healthy, you can do more service to the community. You can visualize in that way. See, unless you are healthy, you can't do a lot of work, right? Think if you are healthy, your family is healthy, what are the things that you can do? Think next beyond that. Once you achieve your good health, what all things you can do, you can visualize that, then it automatically gives you a healthy life or healthy body that you are wanting.
So the spiritual service is the ultimate service, madam, that gives the bliss and joy. Because we were doing the lot of service before Dhyanam, we were doing a lot of service in the temples and in different organizations. But the amount of joy and that's coming from spiritual service is many folds higher.
Yeah, thank you, Malleshwari madam. I think hope
So
Sirisha madam
because of you, if anyone can change, can become a vegetarian or can become a meditator, so that gives like several folds of joy, and you can name it.
Yeah. Thank you, Malleshwari Garu and Apurva Garu. Nice answers. And that is what, those are the answers I'm looking for. So usually, yeah, that is what I do. Like if you can fulfill everything that you wanted to for you, for your family and for your extended family, then you can think beyond. I mean, it's easy to think beyond, right? So yeah, and that makes total sense actually. So yep, that's whatever you both told now. Yeah, that makes complete sense. And when it comes to I just take 1 more minute. When it comes to vegetarian, I stopped eating meat, but egg, yeah, that I'm trying to. So I don't know when I can stop it, but I'm really trying hard on that one actually. So that's the only thing I'm working on right now. Meat, I completely stopped. It's been like 50, 60 days since I started 40-day session with Buddha CEO team. I stopped. But egg, I'm not able to. I'm worried actually because protein. You see, my kids, they want meat, and I have to. I'm looking for options in vegetarian, like how much. I mean, I think we need to get 60 grams protein per day, right? 60 or 70.
So, madam, if
It's
you
like
talk to Chandra sir, Chandra sir would say like calculations are not needed, madam. Like whatever we take, any meal or anything, whatever we consume, when we are consuming, if we are doing with the presence of mind, saying like it is going and taking care of each and every cell of my body.
Yeah.
I took only 141-day session with Chandra sir. So I remember like at least like most of the important contents, and I experiment those.
Yeah.
So like
yeah.
calculations are the metrics of we need this much protein, and this package is saying like this label having like this much protein, this much carbs, this and that. So those weren't necessary. If you listen to sir things, so you would definitely like realize it. There are
Yeah, for
several
that we
sources,
need to,
madam.
yeah,
There are
we need to,
several sources.
yeah. For that we need to get into deeper states of meditation, right? So, that takes time, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not needed, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thank
I
you so
think,
much. I don't want to
yeah.
take too much time. Other people want to talk. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
we have. Thank you,
Yeah.
Sirisha Garu. It's,
Thank you.
yeah, it's nice questions and nice answered by Malaysia madam and Apurva madam. And now we have Vishwanath. Yeah, Vishwanath, you can go ahead and ask a question.
Okay. Hello, Malaysia madam.
Hello,
So,
sir.
thank you for your detailed explanation. I mean, I was really amazed and it was really inspiring. And most of my questions were answered by previous, previous participants. So it was nice. Anyway, so I was having my question was Bhakti Yoga or Jnana Yoga, whatever, like which was the best, and are you continuing both now? That was my question. But almost it was answered, I feel.
Yeah.
So when
Depending on our state of mind, where we get the joy and bliss. Because of the soul evolution, some souls like they enjoy the get bliss through bhakti for a while, and then later eventually we would transform into dhyan, because everything we needed to experiment, experience, and then see which one would give me the joy. For example, if I go to temple, automatically my eyes were shut. There is no effort I'm doing. I'm not doing volunteer. I'm not doing purposefully. Previously, I was singing, I was doing bhajans, I was reading Sacharitra, all that I was doing. Later on, my eyes were getting shut, and then having those energies.
Okay. So directly doing it there also is kind of Dhyana Yoga.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Thanks for your answer.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
It was really inspiring. Thank you.
Thank you, Vishwanath, and thank you, participants. Like today, we have a wonderful questions and answered by Malaysia Madam. And finally, Ramesh Garu, do you have any conclusion for Malaysia Madam?
Thank you, Malaysia Garu, for wonderful sharing. I know the time is for your experience. We need 3 to 4 hours of time go on, but it's really inspiring. Whatever you have explained or shared today. So everybody needed your experience. And thank you, Kiran Garu, for your session. It's wonderful. Yep. So I think we are running out of time, but I really appreciate all the CO team and Malaysia Garu for sharing your experience in short time.
Yeah, thank you, Maleshwari ma'am. That was wonderful. As you said, I also could feel the energy during the starting of the session. So I felt like our Angels group energy is back here. That's what I felt. So ladies have more energy that you proved. So I felt the same vibration. And thank you, Kiran sir, for wonderful explaining today's topic.
Yeah, Sirisha Gar also Angels from now on.
Soon we'll add her in the next year, be a part of the Angel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maleshwari Garu, thank you very much, madam. I felt like immense joy in today's meditation with your presence, and I'm manifesting that we will do an overnight meditation in Sedona.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm missing Sedona. It was there like from somewhere it's pulling me, but I have to compromise this time.
You can still make it.
Yeah, I wish I see you all. Yeah, I wish I see you all somewhere in any of the sessions.
We'll do one long meditation, madam. We'll do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we'll do one long meditation with you.
Yeah. So one time in one of the session, Premnath sir said like during their beginning days of spiritual journey, they were doing overnight meditation. He said like by 9 o'clock they were closing their business shop and taking little meal and sitting whole night. I was asking like, can we do that? Well, is it possible? Because as Sirisha madam said, like we need this much protein, we need this many hours of sleep. So how could sir, they are doing like without sleeping? Then I said like, why don't I experiment? Then I tried and it worked, and I was doing weekly once. It's going very well.
Yeah, we'll do it, man. We'll, I think Apurva Garu is all, fired up now with the Angels group. We also will become an angel.
Yeah. Thank you, Kiran Garu.
Thank you. Thank you.
I think we have other participants. Like, if anyone, I think we already passed the time, but we are good to leave now. And,
so the book clubs were also so good. Thank you, Richa ma'am, and thank you, Vidya ma'am, and thank you many more, because I was there only 141-day sessions, so I had to do many more. For now, I did like only one, but that was very effective and very, wherever I go, I try to be there complete present and learn something and experiment that, though it is a little thing. Yeah. Thank you, Ramesh Garu. Thank you, Apurva. Thank you, Venu sir.
Yeah, I'll play like thank you for this day.
So grateful, oh grateful, I'm so grateful. So I want to say thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. This healing.
Thank you all. It's a wonderful session today and wonderful sharings. We'll see you tomorrow same time. We'll have like 2 more days. Yeah. Bye.
Have a great night.